How long can the gaming community take abuse from a publisher before it starts retaliating with all their might? Can we really vote with our wallets? I may or may not answer these and more questions when we talk about bad publishers that you should not give your money to. I am very hot right now. It is more than 30 degrees Celsius right in here in Brazil. I've got a headache. I'm in a bad mood. Perfect to talk about scam that do not deserve your money. Let's go. To start, of course, Ubisoft, well known throughout the history of games, once a beloved publisher that had many great experiences like old Star Wars games, Rocksmith, very good, the old Assassin's Creed, known for their historical accuracy, Beyond Good and Evil, and many more. Nowadays, it is a shell of itself. It goes against the very public that they seek to get money from. Do not be fooled. They don't wanna make a good product for you to buy. They wanna have you be the pay pig, a milking cow. The eye through the nose also. There's no need for that. I have a video on that. Watch it after. On the end card I'm gonna put it. Take a look at it. Galactic Gekon. I talk about it on the winter sale video. These guys are very dishonest. These games, their prices is $20, no, $40, but they were $1 each. Why did they raise the price so much? Did they revamp the game and their quality went through the roof? Of course not. They just raised the price so they could have a discount bait. They put the price all the way up so then they could discount the game to 95% off. And it was still more expensive than it was before because it was like 49 cents the historical low price, but the new low is like more than $1. What are you doing? Also, these guys are just ripping off stuff. If we check out their game Sus Virus Amogus, they just took the characters and just made a pitiful game. Pitiful, I believe, is a very good descriptive for them. Do not get games from developers that do this kind of stuff. There's another one incoming. Next, Electronic Arts, worst company in America, voted 2 years. These guys are the epitome of gluttony. They gobble up developers, strip them of everything they have, make the former studio a shell of itself, release a bad game, and they take that as an excuse to just gut the rest of the company that they promise most of the time to leave their independence with them. Happened with so many developers. The latest case, Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Oh, I'm sorry, I was not born last 2 weeks ago. This is, I don't quite remember right now the developers that BioWare, here they are. BioWare is not a studio anymore, as pointed out by the journalistic YouTuber Smash JT through leaked correspondence with BioWare staff. The current BioWare is nothing but EA people working there. Just they gutted it out, threw every talent away. They just want the IP. And for some reason they do bad stuff like this. Don't buy anything from BioWare, from Electronic Arts in general. Just, you can, this is very important, you can go on Steam, you go to a publisher page. Here in options, you can just, let me just do it once again, ignore this creator. This does help on our cause. Until they get things right, they'll be ignored. Next up, Rockstar Games. Of course, they won't bankrupt from any number of ignored people that we have right here on our YouTube community, because Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the most sold games ever. I think it's the most, competing with Minecraft, which for some reason is still not on Steam. For some reason, what they are doing, Microsoft stopped throwing money away. They have been doing bad job after bad job. Here we have San Andreas, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3. You could buy them before. No, I think it was 3, Liberty City, etc. Then they took out some of the games and put it in a bad collection, the definitive edition. This is very bad. I just ignore them. Let GTA 6 go. You don't need to play it. There's lots of games on Steam before that. PlayStation Studios, oh boy. These ones from terrible remasters. The Last of Us Part 1 was infamously bad. To once again, the DI stuff is not the most egregious one. You can just, oh, I don't like the direction that this game is going, so I will not get it. Good luck for you with the modern audience stuff. Not for me. Okay. Better luck with your fridge, Spider-Man. The point of ignoring PlayStation Studios that they want to make an account. that you must sign on. Not every country has it. They are excluding a lot of countries. Also, the same can be said for Ubisoft with the Uplay account. This is another aspect from them, because for the longest time I could not play any of their games that I have bought because Uplay wouldn't connect. Simply, why would you need to play your games? I haven't checked it lately in this new Windows version, Windows 10. For me it's new. I installed it at the start of 24 when Windows 7 support on Steam was cut off. I would probably try to skip 11 if possible. Apilo Games, these guys are very bad. Basically just like Galactic Geckon. Their games were $5 that went on to cost $200 each. This is absurd. This is not even a game per se, it's an art piece, so it's worth $200. No, it's not. It's just a very basic racing simulator with unfinished graphics. This is very bad. This is almost a scam, just like Galactic Geckon, because their game was $5 and they took 95% off on sales. Then they bump it up to 200 and gave 95% discount. So it's $10. It's more than the initial price too. Please, devs, don't do this. It's scammy. It's scammy. Don't do this. Apilo, they don't have their own page for me to ignore them, so I just have to ignore each of their items for now. That's all you need to do. You will not get any of my money, and I hope you guys too don't give any money to people like this. Next up, Square Enix, the actual reason that I decided to do this video today, together with the fact that I could not get the 30 video ready for this Sunday. I'm still working on it. These videos of mine that are a good look at a certain game with all aspects of it, they do take some time, from scripting, recording the gameplay, etc. Anyway, Square Enix, very beloved, even I like them very much, but they recently made a very bad decision that crossed the line. I couldn't even understand why they did this. They are going to put a harassment clause that they can persecute legally people overly criticizing the company. This is a scummy practice. This is made for silencing people, to not talk about the bad practice that companies do. Don't do this. Any of you, any gaming company that have someone listening onto this, don't do this. It's a stupid decision. Square Enix, come at me. Sue me for speaking out against you. You are thoroughly ignored until you, of course, change your ways. I will not be talking about Square Enix games also. Next up, Xbox Game Studio, the New Age EA, gobble up studios, take their IPs. It's what's really important for these big studios. It's not the people, it's not the talent. They want the IP. The people are expendable. Worse than that, they are a cost. Might sound very stupid, and it is. But investors, most of the time, they don't see the people that work there, they see the numbers. Oh, you acquired this IP for 100 million, 200 million. Okay, how can we get some of our cost back? Okay, let's just fire everyone. Let's dissolve the studio. We already got the IP, among which the Tango Game works for that rhythm game. Right now I forgot the name of it. I am, as I said, kinda tired. I'm just awake right now from the coffee. And from being mad at these guys. Also, the overly DI'd games don't help much. You know, you take away good experiences, and instead of focusing on the games for the game players, you make things for only the journalists, basically, because they're the ones that like this. And to increase your ESG score, as I said, watch my good talk about DI video. I'll explain much more detail why companies do this, what happens, how is it perceived, everything. It's more than an hour. Put it on, do while doing laundry, cooking, etc. I appreciate it very much. Also, if you can subscribe, I have like 6-7 subscribers right now, so please subscribe, share the video, share other videos, go watch them after this one too. Well, Xbox Game Studios, gobble up studios, fire people, very bad. Now on to a little, these guys are on thin ice, I could say. They're not on my ignored list. The ones before are all on ignored. These guys kind of on thin ice. Watch out. Konami did a lot of bad things in the past, taking out things on Kojima, kicking him out. There are some kind of bad ports with DI-fied, etc., but they do have some good stuff. These collections that they have are pretty good. As you can see here, I have some of them. Others are on my wish list, so I will get them eventually when they get a good discount. Of course, I have more than 1800 games on my backlog. This is part of the reason why I started this YouTube channel. It's to be able to play more games. I play the games and talk about them. Then I can play even more games. And if you guys help me, as I said, subscribing, get me to 10,000 subscribers so I can get a sponsor, a medium sponsor that would be, I don't know how sponsors work, but like a $1,000 sponsor here would be a blessing, because here it's $6 per dollar. So help me out, guys. Maybe I can upload twice a week. Ooh. So Konami, okay for now. Let's see how they go. Same with Capcom. Loads of great games that everyone loves. Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, selling like hotcakes. What are hotcakes? Actually, are they pancakes? I have no idea. We don't have them here in Brazil. Street Fighter. We have, of course, Mega Man. I absolutely love the Mega Man series. I'm just waiting on this one and the other. And what's that other one? Something went wrong. Help me. Oh no. Oh, I already got the dive because it had a good discount. I'm just missing Battle Network, an excellent series. I love it, love it, love it. All the Mega Man games I yet to play all the classic Mega Man. But the reason they are on Thin Ice is that they have been doing some scummy stuff. I find, etc. Some anti-consumer, but not that many that we just outright ignore them. But let's see how they go. And finally, I went from the bad to the kinda good to something that I must talk about because it's going on right now. It is the Toge Production anniversary sale. I think it goes until the 24th. Let's check it. I saw somewhere that it goes until the 24th. I have no idea. Right here, but what matters is Magic Cat. They have a very good sale on it. 80%. I believe that's like $1 or $2. I don't have SteamDB open, and my Steam only shows prices in reais. It is less than the price of a meal, and you get much more fulfilled with it. If you want to know everything about this game, I have a 3.5-hour video on it covering everything there is to know about it. It is from part of my series, a good look at the game that I just lost. Okay, I check out one game per video. I cover graphics, sounds, story, gameplay, options, menus, locations. In this case, it's a platform with more than 60 levels. On the location part, I cover every single level of the game. Ooh, lot of stuff to love about this game. It's a wonderful platformer. Just get it. Just get this game. So here, this way, I think I'll put on the cards for the Magic Cat video and the DI video. Take a look at them both. Help me out. And I'll help you out by illuminating some topics for you and suggesting very good games that you can play and have a very good time with. All of this in one take. There might have been some mistakes here, but thank you all so very much. My mood even got better from coming from the bad to the so-so to the very good. Thank you so very much, and until next week, where I'll probably post the 32 video. If you haven't watched it, go to my channel, watch everything. It's going to be like what? It's 10 videos, it must be what? 20 hours of content? Thank you so very much. Good night.